Welcome to another RKMCS lecture series. Our today's episode of Tech Talk, we try to explore the dynamic world of technology and its profound effects on our lives. We will discuss a critical theme that touches on the intersection of technology, law enforcement, and crime prevention. In this episode, we'll try to examine how cutting-edge technologies are reshaping the landscape of law enforcement and community safety. From advanced surveillance systems and predictive policing algorithms to the use of data analytics in solving crimes, we'll discuss the tools that law enforcement agencies are utilizing to enhance public safety and streamline their operations. We'll also explore the implications this technological integration has on civil liberties, community trust, and the overall impact on crime rates. Whether you're a tech enthusiast or a law enforcement officer, or someone curious about the future of public safety, follow along us as we explore these critical issues and their significant impact on our communities. Let's get started. On its historical context of technology in law enforcement. The integration of technology in law enforcement in the Philippines has evolved significantly over the decades. Historically, Philippine law enforcement relied heavily on manual processes and traditional policing methods. The advent of the internet and mobile telecommunications in the late 1990s began to change this landscape. Early technology use was mainly focused on communication, with police agencies utilizing radio systems to improve response times and coordination. In the 21st century, with advancements in information technology and an increasing need for efficiency, Philippine law enforcement agencies began adopting more sophisticated tools. The push for modernization was further fueled by public demand for transparency and accountability, particularly in the wake of various controversies involving police conduct. Over the past 2 decades, significant investments have been made in technology to aid in crime prevention, investigation, and community engagement. Overview of key technologies in use today. Surveillance cameras. Surveillance cameras are prevalent in urban areas, serving as a deterrent to crime and aiding in investigations. They help monitor high-traffic locations and can provide crucial evidence in criminal cases. The availability of CCTV footage has improved response times and investigative capabilities. Officers can analyze recordings to understand incidents better and deploy resources more effectively. Body-worn cameras, or BWC. BWCs provide a first-hand account of police encounters with the public. These devices are designed to promote transparency and accountability within law enforcement. The introduction of BWCs has helped reduce instances of conflict during police encounters. The knowledge that interactions are being recorded can discourage misconduct from both officers and civilians, fostering a more respectful environment. Body-worn cameras have emerged as an essential tool for law enforcement agencies in the Philippines, aimed at increasing transparency and accountability. They serve to document interactions between law enforcement personnel and the public, providing a record that can be referenced during investigations and legal proceedings. The use of body cameras has gained traction, particularly in urban areas, as they help to address concerns regarding police misconduct and abuse of power. Policymakers continue to discuss the implementation of standardized policies for their usage, including data management and privacy concerns. Drones. Drones offer aerial surveillance capabilities that can cover large areas quickly and efficiently. They are used in crowd control, disaster response, and monitoring of large events. Drones allow law enforcement to obtain real-time data without putting officers in harm's way. This technology can enhance situational awareness and assist in planning law enforcement operations. However, their usage often raises questions about overreach and accountability. Drones are also employed in search and rescue operations in remote areas, significantly expediting the process. As drone technology becomes more affordable and accessible, its applications in law enforcement are expected to expand, although concerns regarding privacy and airspace regulation persist. Predictive policing software. Predictive policing is an innovative approach that leverages data analysis to identify patterns and predict potential criminal activities. In the Philippines, some law enforcement agencies are beginning to collaborate with tech firms to develop and implement predictive policing software. This technology analyzes historical crime data, economic factors, and environmental attributes to forecast hotspots where crimes are likely to occur. While it shows promise in preemptively deploying resources and improving proactive policing, the ethical implications surrounding bias, privacy, and accuracy of the data remain a topic of intense debate. Facial recognition technology. Facial recognition technology has been introduced in various policing contexts within the Philippines, offering tools for identification and apprehension of suspects. This technology is often used in conjunction with surveillance systems, particularly in urban centers. While it can enhance the effectiveness of law enforcement by facilitating real-time tracking and identification, concerns regarding civil liberties, human rights, and potential misuse raise alarm among human rights advocates. The ongoing discussion emphasizes the importance of establishing clear guidelines to govern the deployment and use of facial recognition systems within law enforcement. Changing interactions with communities. The adoption of these technologies is changing the way police interact with communities in several ways. Number one, improved accountability. The use of BWCs and surveillance cameras can enhance accountability. Incidents of police misconduct can be recorded, providing evidence for investigations and helping to build trust with the public. Number two, enhanced communication. Through the data collected via these technologies, police departments can better understand crime patterns and community concerns. This information facilitates more engaged community policing strategies. Number three, building trust. Transparency fostered by body-worn cameras can improve community relations. When citizens see their interactions with police being recorded, it can lead to a sense of fairness, provided the footage is managed responsibly. On privacy concerns. While the benefits of surveillance technologies are significant, they come with notable privacy concerns. Surveillance overreach. The extensive use of surveillance cameras and drones can lead to feeling of being constantly monitored, potentially infringing on individual privacy rights. This concern is especially pertinent in residential areas. Data misuse. The potential for misuse of the data collected by surveillance technologies raises ethical issues. Without strict guidelines governing data access, there is a risk that sensitive personal information may be exposed or improperly utilized. Lack of oversight. Many critics argue that the rapid deployment of these technologies lack proper oversight and regulation. A framework ensuring that surveillance is conducted legally and ethically is essential. Philippine setting case study highlights on technology in crime prevention. Notable instances of technology impacting crime prevention. Number 1. Use of drones for surveillance. In regions such as the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, police departments have deployed drones for aerial surveillance. This technology has significantly enhanced monitoring efforts, allowing law enforcement to gather real-time data on suspected criminal activities in hard-to-reach areas. Drones provides a bird's-eye view of conflict zones where ground patrols might face safety risks, leading to timely interventions and arrests, particularly in instances of illegal logging and drug trafficking. Number 2. Data analytics in crime hotspots. The Philippine National Police has integrated Geographic Information System, or GIS, technology in their operations, creating crime mapping systems that identify hotspots across urban areas such as Metro Manila. By analyzing crime patterns statistically, law enforcement agencies have focused resources on identified trouble areas, resulting in a decrease in crime rates. For instance, the data-driven allocation of patrol units led to a reported 15% reduction in petty crimes in targeted neighborhoods over a year. Number 3. Social media monitoring. Law enforcement agencies have begun utilizing social media platforms to monitor public discourse and prevent potential threats. The Philippine National Police has initiated programs where personnel analyze trending hashtags and discussions related to crime, such as gang activities or public unrest. This approach has enabled proactive measures, leading to early interventions that mitigate the escalation of violence. Number 4. Mobile applications for reporting crimes. There is a case study, the Ugnayan app. The introduction of mobile applications such as Ugnayan, which allows citizens to report crime anonymously, has significantly improved community policing efforts. Citizens can share information and receive updates about ongoing investigations, and this platform has fostered a sense of public participation in law enforcement, enhancing trust and cooperation between the community and the police. Cybercrime 101: Protecting Communities in a Digital Age in the Philippines. In recent years, the Philippines has witnessed a significant increase in cybercrime, driven by the rapid digital transformation and the widespread use of the internet. As online interactions become a staple of daily life, understanding how to protect communities and adapt to the evolving landscape of cyber threats has become crucial. Cybercrime encompasses a range of illegal activities conducted via the internet, including hacking and data breaches, unauthorized access to sensitive information, often resulting in identity theft or financial losses, online scams and fraud, phishing schemes, online shopping fraud, and investment scams can lead to significant losses for individuals and the businesses. Cyberbullying and harassment. the use of digital platforms to intimidate or harm others, and ransomware attacks, malicious software that locks users out of their data until a ransom is paid, often targeting businesses and government institutions. Protecting communities. Communities in the Philippines can take a multifaceted approach to protect themselves against cybercrime. Number 1, education and awareness. Workshops and seminars. Organizing community workshops to educate residents about common cyber threats, safe online practices, and how to recognize suspicious activities. School programs. Implementing digital literacy programs in schools that teach students about the importance of online safety and responsible internet use. 2. Encouraging safe online practices, such as use of strong passwords, promoting the use of strong, unique passwords, and the importance of changing them regularly. Two-factor authentication, encouraging the use of two-factor authentication on various platforms for added security. And social media awareness, advising community members to be cautious about the personal information they share on social media. Number 3, community support groups, such as Neighborhood Watch for Cybercrime, establishing groups where community members can share information about online scams and suspicious activities. And hotlines and support services, creating local hotlines for victims of cybercrime to report incidents and seek support. Number 4, collaboration with local businesses, such as cybersecurity best practices, encouraging local businesses to adopt cybersecurity measures and provide training to employees to protect customer data. Law enforcement adaptation. Law enforcement agencies in the Philippines are increasingly recognizing the need to address cybercrime as part of their mandate. Here's how they are adapting. Number 1, specialized cybercrime units. Establishing dedicated units focused on investigating cybercrime, which are trained in digital forensics and cyber laws. Number 2, collaboration with international agencies. Partnering with organizations such as Interpol and ASEAN bodies to share intelligence and resources in combating international cyber threats. Number 3, legislation and policy development. Implementing laws like the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, which provide legal frameworks for combating cybercrime, including penalties for offenses related to hacking, identity theft, and online libel. Public campaigns and reporting mechanisms. Launching public service campaigns to raise awareness about cyber safety and providing accessible channels for reporting crimes, such as online platforms to report incidents and seek assistance. And number 5, training and development. Providing ongoing training for law enforcement personnel on emerging cyber threats and the latest investigative technologies. Forensics in the Digital Age Philippines, the future of evidence collection. The rapid evolution of technology has transformed the landscape of forensic investigations, particularly in the Philippines, where the growth of digital devices and platforms presents both challenges and opportunities for law enforcement. The advent of smartphones, social media, cloud computing, and big data analytics has revolutionized how evidence is collected, analyzed, and used in legal proceedings. Advancement in digital forensics. Smartphones as evidence repositories. Smartphones are now pervasive in the Philippines, with a significant portion of the population using them for communication, transactions, and social interaction. As a result, these devices have become key sources of evidence. Modern digital forensic involves specialized tools and techniques to recover deleted files, access encrypted data, and analyze communication patterns. Number 2. Cloud forensics. With the rise of cloud storage services like Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud, data can be stored remotely. This presents a challenge as accessing this data often requires legal authority, such as a warrant. However, when successful, cloud forensics can reveal critical information about an individual's online behavior, including emails, documents, and even backup data that might not exist on local devices. Number 3. Social media analysis. The Philippines has one of the highest social media penetration rates in the world. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram provide investigators with insights into individuals' activities, relationships, and even motivations. Social media forensics involves gathering evidence from publicly available posts, private messages, and user interactions, often revealing connections and patterns that can be crucial in criminal activities. Number 4. Network forensics. As cybercrimes increase, network forensics has become essential. This area focuses on monitoring and analyzing computer networks for malicious activities, data breaches, or unauthorized access. Law enforcement can utilize these to track illegal activities and gather evidence across interconnected devices and systems. Number 5. Machine learning and AI in forensics. The integration of machine learning and artificial intelligence has enhanced digital forensics capabilities. Algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data more quickly and effectively, identifying patterns and anomalies that may not be visible to human analysts. These technologies can help in predictive policing, text analysis, and anomaly detection, improving overall investigation efficiency. Impacts on investigations and challenges. Number 1. Efficiency and speed. Digital forensics allows for quicker evidence collection and analysis, significantly reducing the time between an incident and the investigation's progress. The ability to extract, analyze, and interpret evidence swiftly can lead to faster resolutions and judgment in criminal cases. Number 2. Volume of data. The challenge of managing the sheer volume of data gathered by digital devices and platforms cannot be understated. Investigators must examine through extensive data files, often using automated tools to identify relevant information. This presents challenges regarding privacy, data integrity, and the admissibility of evidence in court. Number 3. Legal and ethical considerations. As technology evolves, so too does the legal landscape surrounding digital evidence. The Philippines has been working on enhancing its legal framework to address issues such as data privacy and cybercrime. Balancing effective law enforcement with the protection of privacy rights is ongoing, requiring careful consideration and clear policies. Number 4. Training and resources. The rapid pace of technological advancement necessitates continuous training for law enforcement agencies. Forensic experts must stay updated on the latest tools, techniques, and legal issues associated with the digital evidence collection. The current lack of resources and expertise in some areas can hinder investigation and affect their outcomes. Number 5. Cybersecurity concerns. As digital forensics relies increasingly on technology, the risk of cyber attacks on forensic tools and databases becomes a significant concern. Protecting sensitive data collected during investigations is paramount, requiring robust cybersecurity measures to prevent breaches that could compromise ongoing cases. Public engagement and the role of social media in crime prevention in the Philippines. The role of social media in crime prevention has become increasingly prominent in the Philippines. reflecting a global trend where law enforcement agencies leverage digital platforms to enhance community engagement and safety. Here's an analysis of how law enforcement in the Philippines uses social media for public engagement and crime prevention, alongside examples of successful campaigns and strategies. Engagement strategy. Number 1. Real-time communication. Social media allows law enforcement agencies to communicate with the public in real time regarding incidents, safety tips, and crime alerts. This immediate access enables citizens to be informed and proactive. Number 2. Crime reporting and tips. Platforms like Facebook and Twitter provide citizens with the ability to report suspicious activities or share tips directly with the police. The Philippine National Police has encouraged the use of these platforms for reporting crimes, helping to streamline communication. Number 3. Building community trust. By actively engaging with citizens on social media, law enforcement can build stronger relationships and trust within the community. Regular updates, personal stories from officers, and community-focused posts humanize the police force and foster mutual cooperation. Number 4. Educational initiatives. Police departments often conduct online campaigns about crime prevention strategies, such as personal safety, disaster preparedness, and the promotion of barangay watch programs. Educational content enhances public awareness and encourages community vigilance. Here are some successful campaigns and strategies. Number 1. Bantay Buhay Campaign. One notable initiative by the Philippine National Police has been the Bantay Buhay or Watch Over Life campaign, which utilizes social media to provide health and safety guidelines during natural disasters. This holistic approach to safety not only includes crime prevention, but also empowers communities to prepare for emergencies. Another one is real-time crime updates. During critical incidents such as urban violence or typhoons, law enforcement agencies frequently utilize their social media accounts to provide real-time updates, helping to mitigate panic and prevent misinformation, which can sometimes escalate criminal activity or chaos. Social media contests and challenges. Engagement through social media contests such as photo competitions, showcasing community safety efforts, can incentivize public participation. This strategy can boost community interest in crime prevention initiatives while enhancing police visibility. Number 4. Collaborative campaigns with influencers. Law enforcement agencies have increasingly collaborated with local influencers and community leaders to widen their reach. By using well-known personalities to spread messages, they can create a more significant impact and encourage public cooperation. Number 5. Hashtag campaigns for reporting crime. The use of hashtags like Tumbong Police provides a unique way for citizens to report crimes anonymously. This campaign has raised awareness and encouraged more people to speak up about criminal activities without fear of backlash. Challenges and considerations. While the integration of social media in crime prevention has presented numerous benefits, challenges remain, such as misinformation. The rapid spread of misinformation on social media can complicate law enforcement efforts and lead to public distrust if not effectively managed. Privacy concerns. Encouraging citizens to report crimes must be balanced with concerns about privacy and personal security. Digital divide. Not all communities have equal access to digital technology, and reliance on social media may disadvantage those without internet access. The future of technology in law enforcement. The future of technology in law enforcement is poised to transform many aspects of crime prevention, investigation, and community relations. Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and blockchain promise profound changes in how law enforcement operates and interacts with the communities it serves. Artificial intelligence. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of data to identify crime patterns where crimes are likely to occur. By utilizing historical data, geographic information, and social media trends, law enforcement agencies can deploy resources more effectively. However, ethical considerations surrounding bias in algorithms and data privacy must be proactively addressed. Facial recognition and surveillance. AI-driven facial recognition technologies can help identify suspects in real time through surveillance footage. While this can enhance public safety, it raises concerns over privacy and potential misuse. A balance between security and civil liberties will be critical in the adoption of such technologies. Automated investigations. AI can assist in examining through massive data sets collected from various sources, including emails, social media, and financial records to identify leads in connection to investigations. This can lead to more efficient investigative processes and quicker solutions. Internet of Things. The integration of IoT devices in smart city infrastructure can enhance crime prevention and response. For instance, street lights equipped with sensors can detect unusual activity or emergencies, alerting law enforcement in real time. Body cameras equipped with IoT capabilities can provide real-time data and feedback to law enforcement, improving accountability and transparency. Data collected from these devices can be analyzed to assess officer behavior and community interaction. IoT technology can improve communication between emergency services and law enforcement. For example, a smart home device could alert authorities automatically in the case of a security breach or emergency situation, providing critical information before officers arrive on the scene. Blockchain technology. Blockchain can offer tamper-proof records of evidence and case files, ensuring integrity and chain of custody. This not only enhances transparency in investigations, but also builds trust within the community, as stakeholders can verify the authenticity of evidence. Citizens' engagement can be enhanced through blockchain-based reporting systems, where community members can anonymously report crimes or suspicious activities. This system can protect whistleblowers and improve the quality of public feedback. Implementing blockchain for budgeting and resource allocation can enhance transparency, allowing communities to see how law enforcement funds are spent. This can foster accountability and build trust between police departments and the communities they serve. Reshaping community relationships. Technology can facilitate better communication and engagement between law enforcement and the community. Platforms that allow citizens to interact with the police, voice concerns, or provide tips can lead to more collaborative approaches to community safety. As technology becomes more prevalent, the potential for increased surveillance may exacerbate tensions between police and communities, particularly in marginalized neighborhoods. Striking the right balance between safety and privacy will be essential. Emerging technologies can support community policing initiatives by helping officers better understand and respond to community needs. For instance, data-driven insights can inform strategies for community outreach or develop crime prevention programs. In conclusion, the integration of emerging technologies in law enforcement holds great potential for enhancing public safety, fostering deeper connections between police and the communities. However, as this technology evolves, careful consideration of ethical implications, privacy rights, and accountability must guide their implementation. Policymakers and law enforcement agencies must actively engage in communities to ensure that technological advancements serve to empower and protect rather than alienate or surveil. The future of law enforcement could be one of collaboration, transparency, and increased public trust if approached thoughtfully. Thank you for joining us for this episode on technology's role in law enforcement and crime prevention in the Philippines. We discussed how emerging technologies like surveillance systems and AI are transforming law enforcement while presenting challenges related to civil liberties and ethical use. Collaboration among government agencies, tech providers, and communities is essential for fostering trust and creating safer environments. As we move forward, it's vital to maintain dialogue about these advancements and advocate for public-serving policies. We encourage you to continue this conversation in your communities. Share your insights and stay informed about how these changes affect our safety and security. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to our next discussion on the impact of technology in society. Stay safe and informed.